Pokémon Sword and Shield will go down in history as the first main series games that didn't feature the full roster of Pokémon up to that point. I might have a solution to that. Alright, let me walk you through the thought process that led to this idea. The very first Pokémon game I owned was Silver, which allowed me to go back and battle some of the NPC trainers. Most NPC trainers are divided into trainer classes, and all the trainers in a specific trainer class are generally represented by the very same sprite, down to the very last detail. Someone recently posted in a Pokemon group on Facebook that they, when they were a child, actually thought that all the NPCs in each trainer class were all the same character. This makes sense to me because as a child it's easy to assume that these characters with identical sprites are supposed to be the same person. So that made me think back to my Silver days when I used to go back and battle trainers, and I thought how fun it could be if I could get to do that again in a future Pokemon game. But then all the trainers in a specific class are identical, so I would not feel much of an attachment to one over the other. Then I thought, what if they had a way to use the same sprite model for the trainer class, but make slight modifications for each trainer? I don't mean entirely new models for each trainer. I mean that there's one master model, and every individual trainer just references that model but expresses a different hair color or eye color or shirt color. Meaning that every NPC trainer in a specific class will be different without needing to add an entirely new model to the game that the developers need to animate or whatever and take up extra space in the game. I'm not a programmer, so I'm not even sure if this would work, but I think it would. It could even work for shiny Pokemon or other slight adjustments to base models. They could probably even add a bit more diversity to individual Pokemon designs this way. A tuft of hair, a slightly longer tail. I don't know, just an idea. Let me visualize it for you to make sure you understand. You have the model. Let's say it takes up, 20 megabytes. Every time that Pokemon or NPC is used in the game would reference this original file. So when you want to change the color for a shiny Pokemon or an individual NPC, instead of a whole other 20 megabyte model being put in the game's memory, there's a, hopefully, smaller set of code that expresses a different color in a specific region of the sprite. As I said, I'm not a programmer, so I don't know how feasible this is, but I like it. Maybe it would help the games to have a bit more diversity in their NPC and Pokemon designs without having to add hundreds of additional models to the games. Anyway, thanks for listening to me nerd out for a few minutes. Please like, share, subscribe, it really helps. I've been Ken Kwame, and I'll see you next time.